We're back at Just American Desserts in Spokane Valley. Here, the only thing more consistent than the delicious treats are the rave reviews from loyal customers.
26 years ago, my husband and I got married, and we actually used Just American Desserts for our wedding cake.
My mother-in-law got married 30 years ago, and they baked her cake. My fiance said that was his favorite thing about the wedding. So we had to buy our cake here, and we've been hooked ever since.
We've been buying cakes here for a long time.
Business started in 1986, so this is our 35th year.
Baker and owner Eva Roberts does what she does not just for the love of her craft, but for all the smiles she puts on people's faces.
I'm making memories for people. I have people that come every year because they have to have the tuxedo cake for their birthday.
We love the apple.
Today is a cheesecake,
Tuxedo is a favorite in our house.
red velvet,
Chocolate fudge cake.
carrot cake,
Cookies and cakes.
It has the chocolate chips mixed in with the cream cheese.
Cakes for birthdays, anniversaries, dogs' birthdays. You know, you name it. I probably have made a cake for it.
All local, all delicious.
Awesome. Well, what are you and I going to make today?
We're going to make Washington apple cake.
Okay.
It has applesauce in the cake, chunks of Granny Smith apples. The closer to home you can get your ingredients, the better they are. Our apples for the apple cake are from Yakima. Just perfect for Washington grown.
And these are our apples.
They're from Yakima.
Yeah.
They're Granny Smith apples, Yakima grown. Yeah, with the cake, oh, it's just delicious.
We start with the dry ingredients. We add flour with cinnamon, baking soda, baking powder, salt, and sugar into the mixer and combine them. Next, we add 4 eggs, applesauce, and canola oil.
One thing about baking is you want to make sure all your ingredients are at room temperature. If you're creaming butter and you've got all that beautiful sugar and butter in a nice fluffy way, and then you add this ice cold egg, it'll seize up the butter.
Finally, we add apples and nuts. Mix one more time and then bake the cake at 350 degrees for about 30 minutes.
So we have our beautiful cakes, and these are cold.
You never ever want to work with a room temperature cake. It's very hard with the crumbs, it's very tender, it'll fall apart. So we chill everything really well.
We start by leveling the top of the cake and then cut it in half horizontally.
Make sure you watch your thumb there. Thumb up is
up.
a good idea.
It's been 9 seasons. I haven't lost any fingers
Oh,
yet.
good.
Can you believe that?
Now this is the fun part.
Okay.
This is the good part.
It always
So-
looks easier than it really is.
It's
Let's just
simple,
preface that
simple.
right now.
Simple, simple, simple. So the first thing we're going to do is going to put our layers together, but then we're going to crumb frost the cake.
And what is that?
Crumb frost is put a sloppy frost on, just a thin
Sloppy
little.
frost.
Well, it's just to seal in the crumbs. If we freeze it or refrigerate it for a few minutes after we crumb frost it, then all that frosting gets hard,
Okay.
and then we can put a nice, pretty frost on the outside.
This is so bad. I'm so
I'm sorry. let me finish this up. I'll help you.
Next, we put the cakes in the freezer for just a few minutes to let the frosting harden. Now it's on to the final frost. We use a special serrator to add some texture and pipe the corners with frosting. We put some dollops on the top and finish it all off with some hand-piped decorettes.
So there you have it, our Washington apple cake.
Look at that. We won't show that part. Don't look at that part. Nice fresh apple.
The cream cheese buttercream just goes so well with cinnamon and apples.
does.
Oh man, not bad if I say so myself.
Good job.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
To get the recipe for Eva Roberts' Washington apple cake, visit wagrown.com.